Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and this little Ilex Crenata that I have right here that I have previously purchased not too long ago, which is my project for today. What I actually want to do with it is prune it back a little bit and in the future turn it of course into a bonsai. It is in a very tiny little cup. Here I will keep it in this cup because it already, in my opinion, is a bit too late in the season to repot this little Ilex. So for this year it will stay in this little pot and simply I will work on it. Probably I will reduce the pot a little bit because I think it is quite deeply potted in. So the first thing I will do is try to just get into this pot a little bit and cut it open just a tiny little bit and just take off a little height of the pot. So let's see if we can actually go around like this. Yeah, probably if we break it, it will be too uneven. I want to get this done quite nicely, so just go around. Let me get this one out of the way. I will go around it, cutting into the pot, and see what we're dealing with at this height of the tree, which might be already a lot of root mass, might be just soil. We will see in a second. So we've taken off this little part. I see some roots here, but at the other side, not as many. I just want to actually check because I think it is actually 2 or 3 separate little branches in here. Let me dig down here a little bit. Yeah, I don't think they actually connected. So I will keep them in the same pot for now, but that is something we keep in mind for the future, that there is actually more in this pot than only one tree. Very strong roots also up here. I will take some of them out now, but as I said, in the end keep it in this pot. Just basically trim a bit around the corner here now. It's just so we had an idea how deeply it is potted up. And I think, yes, in the future when we repot it, so next spring or early next spring, we will definitely pot it a bit higher as it is at the moment. But as I said, today I actually want to focus more on the foliage of the tree and give it a good prune before summer starts, because I think it is a bit unruly already. We have this very long shoots that I do want to reduce, simply to, first of all, of course, encourage to ramify, but also simply to already see what shape in the future we could go. So I'm going back to basically 2 or 3 pear leaves on the tree, and I'm just going around seeing where it does make sense to prune it back, which is a lot of spots actually, because it has grown quite long. Of course, these are not grown to become bonsai, they're grown to become hedges mainly. So that's of course why you let them grow strong and tall, but for bonsai we of course need a bit more detail in the structure of the branches, and that's why we're going in. And we're just taking down, reducing the height again and again, working on the ramification, on taper, on many things. So reducing the height considerably. Also here is still a very long one. Here's some younger ones that we also will reduce. Here's strong leader, already starting actually to become woody at that point. And we reduced it to a very cheerful looking tree, and now actually what I want to do is work a bit more on the structural idea behind this tree. We have a lot of side branches coming from very low parts here that we won't need that much in the future, so we'll take some of them out. This one here I'm also not too happy with, but I think I will just reduce it in height or in length a bit still. Here we have a lot of crossing going on. But for now, let me see which part of which tree is actually where. This one here has actually here a more problematic part that we will take out. So opening up simply some space in here. And something else that I'm seeing right now. Not really, I think. Maybe here still taking some of the growth out. Just reducing the height of the tree. Here there might be something we'll also take out. This is a bit crossing here also, so we might actually also go in here and take this out. And check again. I think for an initial pruning we already did quite a lot. I would again, so the plan for it is to let it grow very strong, very freely this summer. Basically just to thicken the trunks at the base of the tree and then work on it more in the future. But it's definitely a continuous step for me to go more into also outside bonsai, so the more traditional bonsai of course, and to get more familiarized with species that are usually in more temperate climates kept outside. This is one of them, as I said, Ilex Crenata, and I will work on that of course more in the future, but for now I think it does not make sense to go overboard with it. I don't want to stress it too much. It will have a long growing season ahead of it. So I think this is all I will do at the moment. If you have any questions about this species or also any tips for this species, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, and if you enjoy this channel, of course, feel free to subscribe to it. Hopefully I will see you in the next video then. Until then, goodbye.